Welcome into the Okie Smokin podcast. Another episode here today. It's been a while, but we're getting the podcast back up and running. And today we're going to be talking about Sous Vide. Is that, did I say that right?
I don't know.
It's, from what I understand, it's supposed to be Sous Vide, and you got to have that D kind of pronounced in there. We've done some cooking with that over the last month, and it's a pretty cool, unique way of cooking. I think it kind of originates from France. And so I'll talk about cooking with that and some of the things. Have you tried anything with that yet?
Yeah, well, I think we had like steak and a burger, right?
Yeah. I cooked a steak and I cooked a burger.
Okay, my opinion on it is I didn't quite like it. I mean, I get the concept and stuff, but I'd rather have it on the grill. You know what I'm saying?
From start to finish.
Yeah, and I know you and the kids, they all liked it, but I just was not a fan.
Yeah, she wasn't too big of a fan of it. I haven't done too much of it, and I'm not the best cook using it.
Oh, wait, we did eggs with it, right?
Boiled eggs, yes.
Yes, now those turned out really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Now that, yes.
Yeah, so boiled eggs turned out great.
Yeah, and the hamburger meat, I'm just not a fan of it.
There is something I want to try, and I'll be making a video of Doug over at Griddle Cook Eat and More hinted to it. I'll talk about that here in a minute, but this is another episode, so let's cue the intro, and we'll get going.
Time to fire up that grill. From smoked pork to smash burgers, outdoor cooking just tastes better. This is the Okie Smokin podcast. And here's your host, John Berry.
All right, welcome back. So, like I said, the Sous Vide, we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're also going to talk a little bit about some cooks that we've done.
Well, what's this episode? Episode
number?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
What is it?
Let me check.
Oh, no, it's been so long you forgot.
It's been a minute. I've got to pull up the website here, and let me take a look and see, because we haven't done one in quite some time.
We had someone in this room. Well, we had our kids in this room.
Yeah, and we've been unable to do so. So we're making it more of a commitment that we're going to come out here and get one of these out. We're at episode, okay, so I did do a little bonus episode, which was just a small little deal. This is episode officially number 54.
You did a bonus episode without me?
I did.
Rude.
I did. Well, you ought to, come in here and do one yourself one day.
Oh, okay. Like I know how to do it.
Yeah. So for everybody that don't know, this is the Okie Smokin podcast. You're listening to my lovely wife, Dolores, who comes in here, who makes the show actually listenable. And she talks about a lot of keto cooks that she does and various things. So a lot of the cooking.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of keto, I've been off of that for a while, and then I just got back on it again because I was putting on the poundages, but I had some good eats though.
What is some of the latest keto thing you've had, or low carb?
I've just been doing like the tortillas with cheese and pepperonis. I do like a little pizza out of it.
And someone had asked in a previous video or a previous podcast episode, I don't know where they asked it, what the brand you like is on the tortillas, and you couldn't think about it. You know that now, right?
Oh my gosh. What was it by? It started with the O, right?
You forgot again?
Yeah, I forgot again. We did picture on something though.
It is out on one of our videos or somewhere, Facebook. I'm not sure where we put it.
I'm trying to think. We made tacos or something with the carne asada.
Mm-hmm. And they turned out excellent.
Yeah.
So let's
wait a minute.
What's
that?
Do you have it?
No.
Oh, okay. Thought she had it. So let's talk a little bit about this Sous Vide. Now, you say you didn't like it. The first thing you tried, and if you don't know what this is it is a product that I got, and they sent it to me, and you put it in water, just a pot. You can use whatever pot you want, or you can get a pot designed specifically for this. Yeah. I did not have one designed for it, so I just used a standard pan. Put it in the water, and it goes in there and it heats the water. It also starts kind of a whirlpool action, and you can set it to any temperature you want from somewhere between, say, 95 degrees up to all the way to 200 and maybe 205, 210 degrees, just under boiling. And it will go ahead and heat the water. Then you pretty much just go ahead and place the item in the water, but you put it in a Ziploc bag and remove the air. Or we've been using a little, what do you call it? A vacuum seal.
Yeah, it's like the little zip thingies, but you could vacuum out the air in it.
Right. You go ahead and remove the air, and then you place it under the water, and you cook it for the amount of time that you want. There is a few things I like about it, which I'm going to go over, that make it really pretty darn cool. But Dolores has her own opinion. But as I say, we haven't done it enough for us to have a great perception of it, because I think maybe once we do it a few more times, we may get it down to where we like it a little better.
Chicken might be good in it, doing like a chicken breast or something like that.
Right. And I have not tried chicken.
My thing is that steak, it just wasn't my steak. I don't know. There's something about it. Just didn't taste, like steakity steak.
Right.
Just didn't taste right. But I know everybody was saying that it was like moist and like it tasted good and stuff like that. But I just disagreed on it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, it did keep the food moist more than if you were to, just cook it right over a flame, from what I could tell. Because with this, and we'll talk about this too, is when you're done cooking, you go ahead and still want to give it a sear, whether it be on a cast iron skillet, on the stove, on your grill, on your Blackstone, on the Vide. So you still want to kind of give it a little sear to it to really kind of finish the food just a little bit. She said so. So the first thing I did do was steak. Is that right? So we put the steak in the water. And here's one of the things I was mentioning that I really do like about it, and that is the way you set it, and you will not have to worry about it overcooking. So if you want your steak to be right at a medium rare 130 degrees, you set the temperature on the Sous Vide to 130 degrees. You put it in the plastic bag with the air removed and let it cook. You cook it for an hour or two. You can even cook it for 4 hours. It's going to be fine. It's just going to keep cooking, but it's never going to go above 130 degrees. So it's kind of a set it and forget it, let it do its thing, come back 2 hours later or whatever, and you're going to remove it from the water. It's going to be that perfect 130 degrees that you are looking for. But then after that, you want to give it a little bit of a crust.
I just did not like it. Even with the crust part.
And I wonder if I didn't do the crust properly.
I don't know. It just didn't taste like a steak like I like.
Once you're done with that, you can season it, and you can season it before. And if anybody uses one of these, let us know what we can do to make it better. But we seasoned it after it was cooked in the water bath. And then threw it on the pit boss over a flame and seared each side for about a minute or a minute and a half, just to give it that little bit of a crust.
Yeah.
Now, everybody else seemed to like it.
I did not.
We're going to have
And I'm the steak queen.
Yeah, she does like her steak. That's her number one low carb.
It is. It's my number one go-to besides bacon.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, y'all, it's John from the Okie Smokin podcast.
And I'm Dolores.
We wanted to tell you real quick about something we've been loving in the kitchen lately, the Once For All meat slicer.
This slicer was a game changer. You guys, it's perfect for slicing up beef jerky, thin cuts of carne asada.
But what I really love is it's a beast for making smash burgers. You can slice and grind your own meat fresh and fast.
We even put together a video and a website so you can go to it to see it in action. Just head to okiesmokin.com/slicer. That's OKIESMOKIN.com/SLICER for the details and links if you want to grab one yourself.
That's okiesmokin.com/slicer. Go check it out. And it did have it did have a little bit of that pink in the middle that you like too.
It did. It just, I don't know, something about it just didn't taste right. I'm picky though.
Did you try the burger?
Yeah, I tried the burger.
And did you have the same reaction?
It was okay, basically. Again,
Still did not like the burger.
I
So
just
she's
wasn't
not
like
been a
it.
fan so far. And I want to talk about what I mentioned at the beginning about Doug had talked to me, commented on a video here in a moment. But to try that, we're going to do that soon. But you go ahead and cook that burger in that water. We cooked it for about an hour. And I think I set it to about 140 degrees on the burger, maybe even 150 degrees. I'd have to relook at the video. We have a video out. And then we went ahead and seared it on the pit boss for about 90 seconds per side. Those burgers came out, I thought, excellent. But you were not a big fan.
still no.
Not a big fan of
I don't know why. It just doesn't taste right to me.
Okay. But let me, I want to get to the eggs. Don't let me
No, the
forget.
eggs were really good. Those were really, really good. I agree with you there.
We'll come back to that. But since we're stuck on the burger, the one I want to talk about, and tell me if this sounds good to you. So it is where you take a burger and you make it how Arby's does. At times, Arby's has a burger. I don't know if it's all the time.
Arby's has burgers?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Arby's has burgers, and you know, I think
Who
that
orders a burger at Arby's?
they do. They have burgers, at least during, I don't know if it's all the time, but what they do is they cook it with this method. So from what I understand is Arby's does not own a grill.
Well, I'll have to try it then.
They don't own a grill.
That'll be a cheat day.
So what they do is they go ahead and pre-cook the burgers sous vide method. And so all their burgers come in, they've been pre-cooked using this particular method. And then they cook them when they're ordered to go ahead and give them that sear. But do you know how it is they cook them?
How?
They don't have a grill, but they have a deep fryer or a grease. So,
Ew. So they put it in the grease?
right. That's from what I understand. I have to look at this a little more. And I want to do this.
That sounds
Demonstrate it
weird.
and try this in a video at some point here soon.
So you're gonna do that and then stick it in the grease?
Yes, and I think I got to research a little more, like do it the Arby's way.
Well, if you do that, then make sure you definitely clean that grease thing.
Yeah, we'll have clean grease and everything. But if they do it this way, you need to cook it a sous vide method. And then I will put it in the fridge or freeze them or whatever, and then bring them out just like it would be at the restaurant. I want to do it very similar. So if they were shipped in or whatever, and you had them pre-cooked, and then we're just going to throw them in the deep fryer for a few minutes or whatever it is, and remove them, try to figure out the exact temperature they use, and then
That's
try them.
crazy. Ugh. That's interesting though.
I think it could be pretty good.
We'll see.
The Arby's burger is a pretty cool thing that I
I've
want
never
to go
heard
ahead
of
and try.
that.
Yeah, I've never tried an Arby's burger. I'm more of a cheddar.
Yeah, we used to get
roast beef.
that roast beef with the cheddar cheese. We haven't had that in like
Yeah,
well, I
cheddar
haven't
cheese.
had it in forever. I don't know about you.
And you got to get the horsey sauce.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I don't like the horsey sauce.
I like the horsey sauce is good. And
I know you like that. I do not like that. It's too
when you eat it, it kind of goes through your nose. It's got that burn that I just like that.
The first time you told me to try that, we were inside the restaurant actually eating, and you told me to try it, and I about choked. Remember?
Right. So yeah, that's something we're going to give a try too. And you could try it. It would be keto if you just want to use a spoon
that would
and
be
fork.
keto.
Put it over put a piece of cheese on it. So that's something we'll be doing here soon.
Yeah, but we should have like an Arby's burger plus your burger, and then try both of them.
We can
see
do
how it is.
Get one to compare the two. Sure, absolutely.
You still have not made a Jacob's Raising Cane's thing again. Like you did the copycat of Raising Cane's and the sauce. He said that he wants you to do it again.
We did. You can find that on our YouTube channel. It's been, I don't know, a couple months ago I did that. And Jacob really liked it, and he wants me to do it again, said it was the closest thing to Cane's. I don't know if I nailed the chicken fingers 100%. I think they were
they were too big. You needed them smaller, right?
I needed to make them smaller, but they were 80%
still good.
there.
They were still good.
But that sauce...
Yeah, the sauce was on point.
Spot on. I've got the Raising Cane's sauce somewhere out there. Did a video on that, and that's good. So they want to go ahead and make that again.
Speaking of food, you made a roast tonight. That was really good, right?
Yeah, let's jump into our cook that we did tonight, which is...
And I honestly thought I would get heartburn after eating that, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I could taste the spice.
Yeah, so I use some, what are those called? Peppercorns or... cornies or whatever they're called. They're the peppers. You can get them in a jar at the grocery store. They're pickled. They still have the stems and everything on them. And I took a beef roast and we went ahead and cooked that up on the big green egg and made my own SPG. What do you think? How do you like the flavors?
That's good. It's spicy too. I like the little kick to it.
Yeah, if you don't have any barbecue rub, and this will work for just about anything you cook, make your own SPG. All you need to do is equal parts of salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. I had granulated garlic, so I added a little extra just because garlic powder has a little more of a ump. Since I used granulated garlic, I added a little more. Mix that up in a bottle or in a shaker. Just a one that's empty. You know, we have so many spices.
Well, it's getting smaller. The spices, because we haven't went out and bought any.
Yeah, I did have a lot of spices to where you couldn't even find anything, and it has gotten a lot less.
Oh, way less.
But you just put that in one of the old containers and shake it up. And just label it and then go ahead and use that. And I use some spicy mustard to give it a good binding agent. You could use Worcestershire sauce. You could just use water if you want, regular mustard. Many of different things you could use, even olive oil. And then I went ahead and placed it all over it, let it get to room temperature, got that big green egg heated up, and I thought it turned out pretty good. I could have cooked it a little more. It tasted
really good.
But
I put some sour cream on mine with, did I put any cheese on it? Maybe I didn't put any cheese. I just ate it straight up. You ate it with a hot dog bun?
Yes. So it works great. You could have put it between a slider or a hot dog bun or a hamburger bun, but I used a hot dog bun. Now the peppers... So what we did was after it got to 160 degrees internal, I went ahead and removed it from the grate, put it in a small aluminum pan, or if you had a pot or whatever, and I made some au jus gravy on the stove, just a packet of gravy, and heated that up so that it went in hot. You didn't want it to go in cold, and you could use beef broth. I'd recommend heating it if you did, or chicken broth, whatever you want. But we used au jus gravy, poured it over it in the pan. Then we added the jar of pepper shonies. It's the little peppers that you get, the pickled peppers. I poured the entire juice of the peppers in it, and then the stems and all, because the stems are great. I eat the whole thing. And you just go ahead and cook that, covered it in foil. brought it up to, it brought up to 203 degrees. I really think we probably should have brought it to 210. It would have been more fall apart.
I don't know. It's still good though,
Yeah.
even though it wasn't like totally fall apart. It still was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was excellent.
Because I mean, you could still piece it apart, you know.
Yeah. And we went ahead and took it out, let it rest for about 30 minutes, and then used a couple of forks, pulled it apart, and just I put it like she said, just between some hot dog buns. And
I wish I had my tortillas. I would have put some in it.
It would be good on tortillas. It would be good to make tacos. That would be excellent if you're making enchiladas. That right there would be great for enchiladas.
That would be good.
Anything that calls for any kind of shredded beef, I think would be phenomenal.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so excellent cook there. 2 thumbs up. Really, really good, because we always do, and you hear people do pulled pork. That's something that's quite frequent.
Well, we already had the pulled pork.
Pulled roast beef, or whatever, So wanted something a little different. Of course, I think the pulled
it's
pork's
very
a little less expensive
it was
right
very juicy too, like very, very.
Yeah, with that au jus gravy, and then the peppers that we put in there with the juice. And when I do the gravy, when I do it this way, we don't use the packaged directions. I just throw about a half a cup of water.
I never go by the packages on anything.
And then
I just make it my own. It's a lot easier that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so that turned out great. What other cooks did we do?
Oh my gosh, we've been hooked on chicken legs lately. Like on
Chicken
on the green. The what do you call it again? The little green
big
egg.
green egg.
What?
The big green egg?
The big green. I keep on saying little.
Yeah. Well, it is the little one.
Why they call it big then?
Yeah, it's the big green egg. That's the name of the product.
They need to call it the little green egg.
But we have the Mini Max, and there's actually one green egg that's smaller than the one we have. Can you believe
Really?
that? Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's the mini, and it's only like 10 inches.
I don't know. It can make that chicken is so. You guys, I've never liked chicken legs until he cooked it on this, and after that, I'm sold. Like on chicken legs, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna make it on that, I will eat it.
Yeah,
like it tastes so good. And when you did some on the Pit Boss too, right? Or the
I think you still
those were
like
good.
Those.
Those were good. But I swear, I never, I used to just, it was gross before.
But she's changed her mind on the chicken legs.
But I think it's because you add like those spices, but you also add, is it powder? What is it? The baking soda?
Sometimes
is it baking
we'll add
powder?
the
Starch?
cornstarch to it to add a little crispness. And you can also add baking powder. I think I've done both. I'm not sure.
And it gives that like crunch. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Hey,
the cornstarch.
you know what
will
I
help
want
crunch
to
it.
try, babe? So I saw this thing on TikTok, right? So they put a frying thing and they put the oil in it and they have it going and they're frying it, right? It's like boiling.
Mhm.
And then they add like the flour to it and they stir it around. And then they add the chicken, and when the chickens add to it, the flour actually sticks to the chicken. Like you don't have to do you'll have to watch on TikTok.
Yeah, you have to show me that. Maybe we'll have you do that video.
What?
Yeah. You sound like you've got it right on down.
You're the cook on that stuff.
Yeah, we'll give that a try. A lot of the ideals that we do comes from the Lord's, which we have a series we've been doing, which we're trying to get out every Tuesday. It's called, what is it? Tasty Tuesdays on a 20.
Oh, that's your thing. That's your
right. But it's where we make a full meal for the family for $20 or less. And you came up with that one ideal.
What was it that I came up with?
It was, good grief, I can't remember now. Was it the cornbread?
No, that was your thing.
We
I
had-
did
we
not
had
do
cornbread.
the corn. That was yours.
We had, I'll have to go ahead and take a look here as well and tell you, because this was pretty much your ideal on it.
Yeah, the cornbread definitely wasn't my idea.
We did cornbread and beans.
Was it the sandwich thing? Was it a sandwich?
We did.
Like on the flat top thingy, was it a sandwich? Or no?
It was.
It was the pizza, wasn't it?
Okay,
the
that's what it was.
pizza on the French
I
toast.
see it.
It was
Yep.
French toast pizza. I didn't get any, but oh my gosh, it smelled so good. The kids ate it though. They said it was so good. Remember?
Yeah.
It was the pizza. Yep.
Yeah. So we took some garlic. We haven't done a podcast in so long. We got plenty to talk about. We took some garlic bread that we got at the local grocery store. Actually, I think we got it at Walmart, or I did. And they did. Well, actually, they didn't have the garlic bread.
Yeah, they didn't have the pre-made one, and that would have been cheaper. But you had to buy the bread and then put garlic sauce, the garlic stuff on it.
And I put and this is a great way to make pizza and very inexpensive.
It is, especially if you have like a large family. You could do like 4 of those. You know, they're like you just split it in half and you do, well, 2 basically, but it equals like 4 big long ones, and then you could cut them, and that could be a family of like 6 or something like that to feed them.
Right,
Yeah.
and those garlic breads are just a little over maybe $1.50 for one of them, which is
And you
split
buy
in half.
pepperonis.
And then you just put the garlic on it and add juice, pizza sauce, pepperoni, some cheese, whatever toppings you want, black olives, mushrooms, it don't matter. And then
It
just
looks so good.
throw it on the grill for just 5-10 minutes. Just melt the cheese, heat it up, crisp that garlic bread, and cut
Yummy,
off
yummy.
little pieces of it. And yeah, yum. I mean, it was good. We'll be doing that again. Really, really enjoyed that one.
And we did the chorizo and eggs with like a taco. Did you record that one?
Yeah, I
And
believe
say it
so.
was a $20 thingy? Because that was pretty cheap for that one too.
That was another one of her
And
ideals.
that can go a long, long
Should-
ways.
should
like
these-
literally.
How do you say that?
Chorizo and huevos.
There you go.
It's just pork.
And put those eggs in it and everything. But I also, what I also wanted to talk about, which we were talking about earlier, is you said you really were talking about the Sous Vide, and you really liked, you mentioned eggs. So those boiled eggs turned out
Yeah.
really good, didn't they?
They did, and the shell just came right off of it. Like it was easy and it was all good inside.
And there really is not any magic. I mean, it's just boiled eggs. It's just water you put on a stove. It wouldn't be much different than if you use this or whatever. But what I do like about it is you can set the temperature. So you set the temperature, say you want to boil the eggs at 195.
If you wanted like
just set it
a halfway cooked egg, like some people like it like a little runny inside, you know, you
Yep.
could do that.
You
It
don't have
tastes
to worry
good.
about it over boiling. You get the temperature. You know exactly how long you want to cook it. When you put them in, it's going to stay right at that temperature.
I
during
wonder
the
if
whole
you
cook.
could do poached eggs in like you just put it in the bag and do a poached egg.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
See if you could do a poached egg.
Poached egg sous vide style.
I wonder if you could do that.
That'll be something to give a try too.
I used to eat those whenever I lived with Tano and Richard. They used to do poached eggs
Yeah, and that's where you
with
just,
some kind of cream sauce. I can't remember what it was.
just basically put some water in a pan and put the egg in it.
Yeah.
Cook it that way, no grease or anything.
It tastes
Do you
good.
like them that way?
Yeah, it tastes good. I've had them a couple of times. But
Yeah.
you gotta just do it right, because some people mess it up, or it tastes all yucky.
Yeah, yeah. I probably wouldn't do it right. I'm not a big poached egg person myself.
I bet you'd like it. I feel like you would.
If
But
it
I
was
mean-
done right, if you cooked it right.
But they okay. We used to do like a biscuit or something, and then you put the poached egg on top of it, and then they put like this cream stuff on it. I'll have to ask Tonwo what it was, but I remember eating it with them. It had like some kind of cream sauce.
Gotcha. Huh. Yeah, that would be something we'd go ahead and give a try too. But then the bacon, you put some bacon with it and stuff like that?
No, you don't put bacon in it.
No bacon?
Oh, in the sous vide thing?
Yeah, we can put some bacon in there. And
I wonder what that would taste like, because me and the kids don't like it like too crunchy.
yeah, you don't like it crunchy, so that might be just right.
I don't know about that, because you need that little bit of... After you do it, you just put it on the stove and just go whap, whap. Like that.
I don't know. We'll have to look into that and try that out too. But yeah, that machine's pretty cool. So
we should do chicken though.
Chicken. Have not
like
tried
breast chicken in it.
Have not tried any pork. And you know, I even saw someone commented on one of my videos, and they told me, what was it? They did a whole roast, and they cooked it for like a day and a half in that thing.
Oh, dang.
I mean...
I wonder how soft and tender it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I see myself cooking for like 18 hours or 24 hours or anything like that.
But I mean, if you're not that hungry, you just eat some snackety snacks in between it.
I mean, you might, at that point, it's almost like you just use a crock pot.
True.
But I don't know.
But what does it taste like in it? Like, does it taste different than the crock pot? You know what I'm saying?
Way, yeah.
Or what if they didn't have a crock pot and they just needed that?
Yeah, just use it that way. Mm-hmm. You'd need a big bag or something to put it in.
A huge bag. Yeah. So how would they, I wonder what kind of bag they used.
Yeah.
Did you ask them?
No, I did say I would give it a try. Well, I mean, it really wouldn't need that bag, because that roast we cooked today, we could just put that in basically a gallon-sized bag. I guess so.
There are some small roasts and stuff. But dang, with today's roast, I wish you would have made a big one, because that was pretty good.
Yeah, we're already running low.
Tomorrow I'll be eating some of that.
That was about a 4-pound roast that we cooked today. So really good stuff right there. Any other cooks you want to talk about?
It's so sad because Jacob doesn't like the roast or anything like that. It's crazy. Ooh, can we do potatoes in that sous vide thing? Can you put a potato in it?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, we haven't done any vegetables, and you can put broccoli, vegetables, asparagus, green beans, potatoes.
Because I bet you don't have, because that's like steaming it, right? Like almost like steaming the vegetables.
Yeah, you just put it in a baggie.
That sounds good.
Put it down. You could cook. You could actually, if you had a big enough pot, cook your chicken and all the vegetables all together.
So how do you make like the cauliflower rice? Do you have to really? I don't know what's going on with my phone. I forgot to mute it. But
yeah, you could go ahead and put some cauliflower in there and go ahead and turn it into rice. Yeah. She's sitting here trying to mute her phone right now. She's very popular, got all kind of calls and notifications.
It's only when I do this, it seems like, if you noticed, nobody else loves me until I'm on here.
But yeah, talk about that. Cauliflower rice is a...
you know what I haven't made in forever is the cauliflower mashed potatoes. When we first started keto, we made some and it tasted just like mashed potatoes. We need to do that again. Because man, I miss potatoes. That would taste good.
It is impressive how many things we've tried. When I first think about it, cauliflower, mashed potatoes, and you think, whoa, I don't know, but it was good.
Remember we made lasagna with it too? It was like an egg mixture, but it didn't taste like lasagna. It did.
Yeah, so I mean that's
but it's good. So much work. It's so much work on it.
And radishes we made into fried potatoes.
Oh, yeah. That was good, too.
And I don't remember exactly how we did it, but they tasted almost like fried potatoes.
We had to roast them.
Yeah. I mean...
they did taste good.
Really good stuff. So
There was something else that we made into French fries too. I can't think of what it was, but I haven't made that in a while. I need to eat some veggies.
yeah, there's a lot of great things. So we need to, we in the past showcased a lot of low carb items that we cook. We know, I try not to say keto a lot because I know it's maybe not be 100% right. So
well, my lazy keto, it's lazy keto.
If you're officially keto, we don't want to give the wrong information totally, but we try to call it low carb anymore. And a lot of times she will have her low carb item cooked next to it, which is, didn't we do that recently? You had I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I was cooking something and then she went ahead and made it, or like tortillas, for example. She'll have her low carb tortillas.
Well, when you guys were eating
buns.
the pizza thing, I made me a pizza low carb thing.
Right. No crust or bread or anything like that.
I still like the solo bread. Well, I really want to buy some hero bread though. They have like croissants now and stuff on it. I just wish it wasn't expensive. It's high dollar.
Well, if you are still here with us, I wanted to go ahead
I know we're probably boring.
and mention that we do have some stickers, some decals. You want to hand me one of those, and or you can go ahead. You're right there. Show them.
Here's one.
Okay, that's one of them. Now look in that bag.
And then there's smaller ones.
Yeah, you would have to be on the YouTube right now.
Oops.
We got these, and if you're just listening to it, they are these decals, and we have some that are all black, and we have some that have colors now too. But right there, she's showing you.
You know, it says Okie Smokin. It should say Okie Smokin and Dolores.
Yeah, well, we will have to go ahead and get that fixed.
That's what it looks like.
But we have some of these. If you would like to get one,
it's backwards inside.
You can email us at okiesmokin@gmail.com. That's OKIESMOKIN@gmail.com. Send us your address, and we will go ahead and get you one of these as soon as we can.
These ones are bigger, and they also have like different colors on these ones.
Yep, and we have some that are in colors.
I mean, that's pretty big.
If you want to, what colors do we have?
What is that, blue or
blue,
purple?
black. Those are the colored ones are bigger.
Black and red, right?
Blue, black, and red.
Here's the red one.
If you prefer a particular color, you can mention it. I can't guarantee.
Here's the red one.
You may just get a black one, but we do have, if we have a color available that you prefer, we will go ahead and get you one out to you.
There's the black one.
Yep. You'll be able to see in the show notes. We'll have
these ones are bigger than these ones right here. I'll show you the size difference.
Yeah, put them up so you can see the difference there. I put one on my Pit Boss.
Ooh, I just dropped the.
What was that?
The lights. Okay. There's this one and then there's that one. See how the size different?
Quite a bit different.
The size different. This
size
one's
there.
bigger than this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just dropped the light.
So if you want one of those, just let us know or comment, email, and the email will be the best way. You know, I'll get it. You can also text us, but when you text us, we cannot reply to your text, but we love it when you text us. So be sure and look in the show notes, and you can go ahead and send us a text and just say hi. And we'll mention you in a following episode for sure. What else do we need to talk about?
I think that's about it for now. Until next week.
It for now until next week right here. What did we say? Was this episode number 54?
I think that's what you said, right?
Taking a look here.
You said you did a sneaky one.
Yeah, I did a sneaky bonus episode last week to where I just came out and just said hi for a moment. Don't really know what I talked about. But that's it right now, and we'll come in here again, talk about some more topics. Let us know what you want us to talk about. It's all about outdoor cooking, some indoor cooking on the V-War, and much more right here on the Okie Smokin podcast. If you'd like to jump on the show with us, you can also send us an email and let us know. Would love to have you. Until next time, hey, what do you always say? Keep on firing up that grill.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Okie Smokin podcast. Episodes drop every Monday. Don't forget to follow this podcast, or you might miss out on some delicious creations. You can also find us on our website, okiesmokin.com, and on YouTube and other social media platforms. Until next time, keep firing up that grill.
There's a brand new feature available on the Okie Smokin podcast, and it involves you. That's right. Send me and Dolores a text, and it's never been easier. Simply scroll down to the show notes description and you'll see where it says send John and Dolores a text message. Click it. Talk to us. You're probably using your phone anyway, so do it now. Can't wait to hear from you.